In this video, I'm going to give you the exact framework on how to start investing in real estate. I remember what it's like to not know where to begin. Should you get financing first? Should you find the property first? Should you network first, etc.? This unknown could get you stuck in analysis paralysis. Now, I should know because I got stuck in analysis paralysis for about 6 months before I started taking action. And I wish I would have had a video like this I'm making for you right now, because I would have been able to achieve my financial freedom in 2 years rather than 3 years. This is the exact framework that I teach my students inside the Real Estate Accelerator Program. So if you're following exactly what I'm showing you in this video, you can finally let some fear go whenever you're starting investing in real estate. If you want to know more about the Real Estate Accelerator Program, there's going to be a link in the description. Just go check it out. The first thing you need to do is you need to get crystal clear on what strategy you are wanting to use based off of your situation. This is a key factor on how everything else is laid out, but for this video, I'm going to be basing everything off of if you're wanting to buy and hold real estate. Now that we have our strategy, now it's time to start doing some practical things. Something that I didn't know when I was starting out is in most states, you need a pre-approval letter for a real estate agent to submit an offer for you. And what a pre-approval letter is basically saying that you're pre-approved for a loan from a bank. This is super easy. All you have to do is just call a local bank and get pre-approved for a mortgage on an investment property. Now, this is going to be different if you are house hacking, like I teach in the Real Estate Accelerator Program, or if you are buying and holding, or if you're fixing and flipping, etc. But like I said earlier, we're going to be focusing on buy and hold rentals. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to tell the bank that, hey, I want to get pre-approved for a mortgage on an investment property for a rental. After you get this pre-approval letter, you can now start to find properties, and we need to get something set up for you. One of the best and easiest things that you can do for yourself whenever you're looking for properties is get set up with automatic email listings. Now, what automatic email listings are, it's basically just you get notified as soon as a property hits the market. It's super easy to get this set up. All you have to do is call the real estate agent that you're working with and tell them, hey, I want to get set up with automatic email listings. What they're going to do next is they're going to ask you for your criteria. So how many beds do you want? How many baths do you want? The square footage, your maximum purchase price, etc. Just answer their questions. Something that you need to do is when you're on the phone with them, you need to tell them, hey, I want to get notified as soon as that property hits the market, because if you don't, 9 times out of 10, they're going to get you set up on an end-of-day type of email. What this is going to do is going to bunch up all the properties that hit the market that day and send you one email at the end of the day. This kind of defeats the purpose of automatic email listing, because you want to get notified as soon as the property hits the market, because you want to be the first person to know about it and the first person to act on it. After you have your pre-approval letter and after you start finding some properties, it's now time to start analyzing the properties. This is probably the most important thing that you need to know how to do whenever it comes to real estate investing, because this can determine if you are making $500 a month in pure cash flow or losing $300 a month. Let's say, for a quick little example, that your mortgage is $1,000 a month and you think that you can rent the property out for $1,500 a month. Well, now that you're trying to find some tenants, you actually find out that $1,500 a month is way too high, and you can actually only rent out the property for $800 a month. Well, now you're losing $200 a month. That's why in the Real Estate Accelerator Program, I spend over half of the program teaching you how to run the numbers correctly. And on top of that, again, just to show you how important this is, I give you live group coaching on anything that you need to know in order to run the numbers, how to make sure that you run the numbers correctly on a deal to make sure it's a good deal, and to answer any questions that you possibly have. After you find a property that is going to make you some money, it's now time to submit an offer. And this is probably going to be one of the easiest things that you can do in the process. It's because all you have to do is call a real estate agent, the real estate agent you're working with, tell them, hey, I want to submit an offer on this property. They're going to take care of everything else after that. They're going to draft up a contract, they're going to send it to you to sign, and then they're going to send it over to the seller. Now, once the seller accepts it and they agree upon your terms, everything, then now you're under contract with the property. Congratulations, but we're not done yet, because now that you're under contract with the property, you need to get something set up on the back end, like your bank account, your expense account, your income account, your rent collection, your background checks, credit checks. All these different things need to get set up on the back end. I'm going to give you a tool that I use personally and what we use inside the Real Estate Accelerator Program, and that's a software called Rent Ready, where it takes care of everything for you. where you can collect rents, you can manage maintenance requests, you can do background and credit checks on the software. After you set all this up on the back end, it's now time to start finding tenants. And I'm gonna give you some insider information that I teach in the Real Estate Accelerator Program. And it's once you get this property under contract, and about a week after you get it under contract, you're going to ask the seller, hey, can I market this property to find a tenant? What this is going to do is going to allow you to put a tenant inside the property as soon as you close on it, so you can start making money from day one. And after investing in real estate for the last 3 years, I haven't had a single seller tell me no. Also, every time I market a property, I do it on Facebook, and I have over about 3,000 people want to rent the property from me. Once you find a tenant that meets your requirements, so your income requirement, your background and credit check requirement, you can now put them in your property and you can start making some money. This is the exact framework that you need in order to start investing in real estate. Now, if you don't know how to do everything, that's completely okay, because inside the Real Estate Accelerator Program, I do teach you literally everything A to Z, step by step. I really try to hold your hand through the process so you can start creating your financial freedom. Again, that link is going to be in the description below this video. Now, if you want to learn how I made over $61,000 from one property in just 1 year, there's a video popping up on your screen right now, so go check it out. But until the next video, I'm out. See ya.